This project is an unofficial, fan-based, and fan-ran campaign based on the Explorer's Guide to Wildemount and Tal'dorei Reborn setting books, which is not approved or endorsed in any way by an official Critical Role. Please support the official Critical Role channel and company. Exandria, a large and wonderful world filled with stories and legends of gods and heroes. Whether it be a band of adventurers slaying undead gods or 9 mighty heroes saving the land from ghosts of the ancient past, unfortunately this tale is not about them, but instead a new and wild story of unlikely allies and wondrous misfortune. It begins on the continent of Wildemount in the age 840 PD, post-Deliverance, taking place approximately 4 years after the end of the War of Ash and Light, a war which took place between that of the Kryn dynasty and the Dwendalen Empire. With the return of the Beacon to the dynasty and the disbanding of the Cerberus Assembly, it seemed that major conflicts in Wildemount were dying down. However, lying in the shadows of the aftermath of this war was a far more ancient and demonic evil that began to emerge from the cracks. Rumors of dark dealings and cults running rampant in recent times has led it to being far more dangerous than usual to traverse the wilds of Wildemount. How will a group of unfortunate acquaintances become the unlikely heroes of this story? Find out now on Wildemount Wonders. 1. Yellow, yellow.
Is a color.
Hi.
Yes, it is.
I'm pretty sure they're still in ads.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Cooked.
No, they wouldn't be.
No, they're not.
I had to burp, and instead I think I'm gonna throw up if I try, so I'm gonna stop.
I asked Flexy a fucking cursed question that I just thought of, and I was like, oh, it would not be good for you, Mina.
What?
What?
I'll just DM it.
Okay.
It's fucking,
That's fair.
it's a little
that's
too
fair.
cursed for stream.
Okay.
What?
You heard it here first.
Okay, well,
Who first?
anyways. Hello,
That's the group chat,
everyone.
just so you know.
I think he just
Hi.
doesn't want to say it out loud.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Wildemount Wonders. I am your host, as always, Akihiko Ishimoto, and your DM extraordinaire, and joined with me, as always, our intrepid heroes. Say hi, intrepid heroes.
What's up?
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
that's
see.
Hello.
that is pretty awful.
Huh.
I couldn't take that, man. I couldn't take that. I burped too much. I'd have to come
That's what I
down.
said. I was like, yeah, I burped too much. I couldn't take that downfall.
I couldn't. I don't want to have to do like the
Anyways.
equivalent of like Southern dads spitting on the street, but it's just like
With like the
Wait.
volume of burp
would it fill your
increase
mouth?
the increase.
Is it
Yeah,
yawn?
yeah.
Oh,
Like cheeks puffed.
Anyways,
so much.
say hi,
Thank you so much.
intrepid heroes.
Hi, intrepid hero.
Hi.
Okay, but it can be kind of funny though, forcing yourself to burp in like a fucking like argument and then just spitting it.
God.
Okay, sorry.
Nah, don't apologize for that.
In any
Based.
case, do you all want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Darren Velasco, played by Alphonz Gartia, and I sometimes have cum in my mouth occasionally.
What?
Oh.
What the fuck is this?
Me when my mouth is suddenly full of cum.
Anyways,
crazy.
fucking Noel, go next.
Yes, I am Jorik. I am Noel. Yes, and I do not have cum in my mouth.
Shiro, go.
I'm Shiro. I'm playing Zinfandel Mercurial Rose. Hi.
I
please
don't
go?
know why. Chewy, go.
Fuck you, dude.
Best for last. Best for last.
Yep, that's for last.
Dude, fuck you.
I'm Chewy. I'm playing Viola. Gang gang.
And last we left out. No, I'm joking. You go, Mina.
Hi, I was waiting for introductions. I'm playing Fern. I accidentally wiped my eyes after touching chili powder, so my face fucking hurts. I will be back.
Oh my god!
First cum in their mouth, now spice in their eyes. Who would have thought?
Yeah,
And
truly.
anyways, does anyone want to recap last session?
Okay. Last time, we were still in the mines trying to take care of the cultists. We ended up in a scuffle. During said scuffle, one of the cultists surrendered. He saw how things were going and decided he wanted to live. So he surrendered. He said that he would help them in exchange for his life. Viola caused a kind of mini cave-in. And using it, Zinfandel was able to kind of fly over to the area and examine everything when it was safe to do so. And yeah, found out that they were summoning something, but the newly turned ally did not know what. Everyone kind of, who was it? I think Jorek broke through the barrier caused by the mini cave-in.
Yep.
Yes.
And everyone started making their way down when they heard screams and what sounded like tearing of flesh and steps moving closer and faster. Turns out they were two hellhounds. No, three of them. They immediately started attacking Jorek. Viola calmed them in Infernal. And two of them were taken out, and she had kind of tamed the last one, but then everyone discussed and decided, hey, yeah, we can't keep this. So they killed it. And yeah, everyone went back to town. Oh yeah, and the recruit was torn apart when no one was looking. And yeah, they returned to town. I don't think they got the bounty yet. But yeah, that's where we left off.
You all did return to the city. You claimed your bounty. You split it amongst yourselves. You all also leveled up, so you should be level 5 now.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Fuck.
For anyone who might not have remembered that and forgot.
No, I'm level 5.
And now you guys, after claiming your reward, you rested for the day before then heading out, with your next step being Blade Garden and the Ashgard garrison in order to cross over from the Empire into the Dynasty proper.
Okay. Ugh.
But it'll be about a 9 days trek for you all to get to Blade Garden, traveling along the main road. So you know what that means, folks.
We instantly teleport, and we don't need to worry about random encounters at all.
Nope, all of you roll a
Crafting.
D100.
Crafting and people infusing their magic into items for me, so I can craft them their magic items.
Oh shit.
Damn.
I got a pretty good roll, guys.
Gamer.
I'm not sure about you guys though.
You
21 and 20? Let's go, Viola.
Oh,
93, Fern. Hello.
oh my
Fern.
god.
Tap me up.
You are still muted in case you know or don't know. A 93.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Interdasting.
9 points apart.
Okay. Interdasting and interdasting indeed.
Do I just change my speed to 40 now as
Yes.
this little barbarian?
On roll 20, you just have to change it manually on the sheet.
Yeah, I was
Also,
gonna say, I thought it
proficiency
was-
bonus went up. That's nice.
Oh, I completely forgot to add a spell.
Alrighty. What would you all be doing for the 9 days of travel, if anything specific,
I'm gonna be
during
smelting
the
more.
rests and nights?
I'm gonna be crafting a lot of poison.
What? Oh, you're just smelting the ore into ingots? How
Yeah.
much ore do you... Oh, fuck, you got it, like, a bunch, didn't you?
A ridiculous amount of iron, gold, and silver.
How much... Which one are you working with? And
We're gonna start with the iron.
I will help.
I'll say roll a smith's check with advantage just for the entire trip. You'll have 9 days. You'll be able to work with the cart and whenever you rest. So long as it's not a bad roll, I'd say you'd be able to get most of the...
19.
I'd say by the time you get to Blade Garden, you would have been able to process all the iron ore.
It says smelted into 1 or 2 ingots depending on roll.
Okay, yeah. So let's
So
see.
do you want me to roll 1 roll for each type?
I'd say it'd take the entire trip to do the iron. One. I'll just 19. Let me do some quick math here. How
Somebody hit
many-
me with the guidance.
How much ore
I'll
do you
have it.
have?
It's 18 iron ores.
18 iron.
Plus, I also have the 10 scimitars that'll smelt down into 30 pounds of iron.
You get 25 ingots. A couple of the ores you were able to make extra, but a couple of them you were just, by the time you were done refining them, there's just not enough left to make. So you got a couple extra.
So I will say too, Viola took Liamon's tiny hut. So whenever we've been hunkering down for the night, she's been casting it.
Liamon's is just real quick, Liamon's is only a 10-foot radius, which is somewhat small. So
You could still fit like the whole party except for the carts and stuff.
yeah, but just bringing up this map to give an example, it would be that big.
Yeah.
Fine, you can fit 9 people in there.
Yeah, you can fit like all of us. It's just that would we
It'd just
be?
a bit of a tight squeeze.
It's gonna be a cuddle pup.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean, it's not bad. It's just
it's not bad. It's just you guys have tents and stuff, so if it's good for more emergency.
the thing is
situations.
only Viola has to stay inside the circle. Everybody else could leave.
Viola could just cast on your tent.
And then if like an emergency happens, we just run in.
Into her tent.
Everyone dive into her tent.
Everyone.
Well, I was gonna say more so you can just cast it so it's like kind of your tent and the watch area. And whoever's getting like watching isn't getting slapped.
Yeah.
Either way.
Ritual cast too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sick. Oh wait, I should do. Or we haven't not. That's it.
What'd you
wanted
say?
to ask
ahead.
about making my poisons. If we're quick traveling, do I just divvy up how many I would have now to what categories, or
Yeah.
okay?
Essentially, every day you'd be able to make.
Well, yeah, but I
whatever
didn't know if you
your-
were gonna make me add them to my sheet day by day, or if I can just add them all right now.
You can add them all right now. There may or may not be events, but like I don't think it will be events big enough that will be like if you did or didn't have this poison, it'd be game breaking or changing. So you're forging for most of it. You'll get all the iron done when you eventually reach Blade Garden. They're making their poisons. Jorik's helping out with the forging.
Also, wait, Aki, am I permanently bald?
No, it would have came back after the rest.
Oh, okay, thank God.
It was a day. All by the end of the day, also the rhyming thing would have disappeared.
Yeah, I would have thought.
Long rested.
Your snakes come back, and they
Yeah.
go into your head.
It feels weird.
You see one of them is carrying like a, or you see one of them has like a martini shaped shape in their stomach. Nah, I'm joking. They all went on vacation.
They
Wow.
went on vacation. Yeah.
What is a martini shaped shape? Like
Like it's inside of their
Hourglass?
stomach, and it's like
yeah, it's like
it's inside of their stomach, and it's like there's a martini shaped object inside of their stomach right now.
do you mean a martini,
Martini.
glass?
yeah.
Yeah, but like
Because a martini's a liquid. Like
No, they ate the glass and liquid.
okay.
Ate it all.
Snake just so it just looks like there's like a big disc.
Like a triangle. Yeah.
Yeah, hourglass thing.
it's pregnant. Don't worry about it.
I don't think that's coming out. Forbidden butt plug, bro.
Oh God.
Darren is going to hang out with Jorik to spar more. If Jorik is up for it.
Oh wait, what? Sorry, I was reading something.
Darren's gonna continue sparring with you. If you
Yeah. Whenever I'm done helping out Zinfandel, I'd probably be down for that.
yeah.
Just two bros wrestling.
Yeah,
In the night.
exactly. Yeah.
I'll cast grease upon them.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Turkish oil wrestling, my favorite.
Yeah.
I've learned the ways of jujitsu. I
We're
may
avoiding
Jujutsu,
military enlistment today,
sorcerer.
boys.
Oh Jesus.
You're Viola, you're doing the infusion thing, right? Every night?
Yeah, she's still doing that.
Go ahead and roll a whatever your casting ability is. So I think charisma. Roll a charisma check for me.
Okay. Okay, 17.
You begin to sort of just consistently, day by day, channel your magic into this ingot, and slowly but surely, you do sort of begin to feel like the beginnings of a sort of attunement and proper infusion of magic into it, but it seems like it'll still take just a decent bit of time to properly get sort of attuned and properly infuse the magic into the ingot.
Okay.
But you are making some decent progress.
And are any of the nights during the travel, are any of them full moons?
Searches up how long lunar cycles are. Oh, no. You're still quite a ways away.
Okay. So I will say, like during the day, like traveling and stuff, like everyone will most likely notice that Viola seems totally fine. Like despite how like upset she seemed at the what was going on like with the Hellhound and stuff, she seems like it didn't even happen.
It's good.
Surely that doesn't mean anything.
Huh? I mean,
All right.
at some point, Jork will probably walk up to you. Ask, feeling all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm just doing this channeling thing. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Channeling thing?
Yeah, the thing that that Zinfandel gave me to channel my magic into.
Back to Zinfandel and look back to you, and he gave you that?
Yeah, I think it's something for an item, or I'm not sure. He typically makes weapons, and I don't mind using weapons, so you know.
Oh, well, that is good. As long as you are fine. Did seem pretty upset about that. But those dogs did kind of chew me up, so I not really.
What dogs? Oh yeah, no, I've completely forgotten about that.
Oh. Did I roll insight to see like what's going on here?
I mean, yeah.
Pretty insightful.
I'd say it's probably it's probably pretty obvious that she's suppressing it. Like she's just like, yeah, no, that didn't happen. That's going in the vault. Not thinking about it.
Hey, he'll slowly nod at that. Okay. Yes. Well, this is fine. If you need anything, you know I'm here. My best way to get feelings out is through wrestling. You know? How I feel.
I think if I tried to wrestle you, I would end up snapped in half.
Yes, you probably. But you know, it drugs. Oh, actually, another way, interpretive dance. It's a good way to get feeling.
That's right. I forgot that you said that you dance.
Mm-mm. Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have time, I'd love to see your performance.
Sure, it's not really performance. It's a way of like window to soul, you know.
She kind of sits like crisscross, just like expectantly waiting.
Oh, you mean now? Right now?
Mhm.
Okay. He just kind of like gathers his thoughts. It takes like a good 5 minutes for him to like get like actually get like a vibe going, and he's just like, and yeah, he's just gonna fucking do some interpretive dancing. Fuck it.
Go ahead and roll a performance check, buddy.
Damn.
Damn. You see, he starts fucking busting it down.
Yeah.
It's like it's actually pretty impressive, even to you, Viola.
Actual footage of Jorik dancing.
Busting down crazy style.
She's just like by the time it's done, she just does one of those like wiping a tear. Just that I didn't know you had that in you.
Mm-hmm. It's a good way to get through. Words don't always work best on giants.
Wait, so if your people don't know what to say, they start dancing?
No, they would probably kill you if they saw you.
Okay. Okay. She takes out a notebook and writes that down. Do not dance at giants.
Yes, I've learned a lot. This is good talk. I feel like we've opened some things up here. This is good.
Yeah, all things considered, I feel like we haven't really had much time to talk.
Yes, I don't know what to say about that. My apologies.
Well, maybe one of these days I'll pull you up on stage during one of my performances.
You know, that might be good. Yes, why not? Why not? It could possibly go wrong.
Narrows eyes. Why not?
We'll just continue chatting about whatever else.
Alrighty. Would there be any other conversations or such that would happen during the nights or during the travels between you all?
Bella would probably just be giving Fern like makeup tips and stuff so that she can like practice doing them on her own.
She'll listen. She won't, but she'll listen.
Aaron would most likely go over to Zinfandel and say, so when do I know when these things start working? As he shows off the snake bracers that he gave him.
Well, when you can cast detect magic and you at least sense something from them, that is a pretty good choice and start.
Right, detect magic, a spell that I definitely do have, that I definitely have in my spells in my memory.
Alternatively, you'll also feel a connection to them.
All right, good to know. So, you can tell that Darren is sort of like trying to figure out how to even spark up a conversation with Zinfandel, but he's just like very awkward about it.
You can just talk to me. It's not that big of a deal, Darren.
Yes, but I guess I'm wondering what we could talk about, I guess. Considering that, the whole key situation.
Well, you don't know who gave you yours, and my brother-in-law gave me mine. We touched them together and cured the world of sky cancer.
I would have called it more like Sky AIDS, but... well... Do you have any theories on, what they are? I am still stumped on what we really did with these things.
Well, the fact that those cultists had the similar tattoos on them, I'm assuming we showed up some sort of gate to, separating, delineating our world from the realm of the Hells? Who knows? But it hasn't happened again since, and my key has seemingly ceased to have an attraction to yours.
Who was your brother in the first place?
That is a strange question, but he was my best friend.
And why did it give you the key?
I'm not too certain. He simply ran off one day. Left. Was never seen again after dropping it off. In my care.
You don't know anything of what he did prior to giving you that key? Was he off on some sort of mission? Some sort of...
He
research?
traveled as an adventurer of some sort, but I don't know. He would spend a few months with me and his sister and then carry on his way when he needed more money.
Only something to look out for, then. Figuring out what your brother was up to with these keys. And possibly a connection to the person who gave it to me.
Well, I'd be a little more concerned, I guess, if others had them. Strange enough that we found ourselves together, but Jark, Viola, and Fern don't have one. So, it's not like some grand foretold destiny of key bearers meeting.
Okay, I guess we'll figure it out eventually. I just wanted to sort of poke your brain a little about it.
Yes, also, before we had left town, I picked this up for you. I'm gonna pull out a large gourd from the back of my caravan, probably 5 gallons, and just present it to you.
It's like a squash?
Yeah, well, no, I mean it's like a booze gourd.
Oh,
It's 5 gallons of fucking alcohol.
He looks at it and he looks over at you and he says, you're enabling my alcoholism by doing this. But
Yeah, well, better to drink this cheap as well. It was only 60 gold for all of that. As opposed to my sentimental bottle that you drank in. So, drink responsibly.
I'll try. Thank you. And he'll heave the gourd on his shoulder and start moving to his tent again.
No, Zinfandel, I avoid something that was always bothering me.
What's bothering you, Jorik?
Well, you are a sword, right?
I was born of a sword, yes.
Do you have parents' sword?
I suppose the blacksmith that forged the sword that I used to be or I was born from could be considered my parents, but that sword was taken to the northern fields of Jorhas and, well, thrown into a volcano. Or Eiselcross, not Jorhas. And when I was born or came into being there, I sort of viewed them as my parents, though they're long gone by now.
Oh. They give you name or did you make name?
No, they are born with their name. They know it.
Just doesn't comprehend that. Like, well, that, like, you know how to poop and stuff? That's just something you know.
So, you as you are now, Jorik, everything you know, the abilities you have for the most part. Fairies, like me, are born like you are right now. Just snap my finger into existence. Fairy knows many things about this world, the Feywild, all kinds of intrinsic knowledge. Things that perhaps that sword had seen, or physical memories of the object, or fauna, flora they were born from. I was born fully developed, ready to fight if I needed to, with understanding of not only this world, but the Feywild. I think that's more intrinsic to just Fey creatures, though I'm not as connected. A normal Fey will not freely offer their name, but as I was born of the material plane, I don't bear that same curse where someone can hold power over me from knowing my name.
That is complex. Yeah. Oh, well, that explains a bit. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that's all. Guess that kind of explains it all.
Well, what about your parents, Jorik? Were they bears, or was the bear arc after?
Oh no, that was from me going into exiting praying wild. I met some magic. Guess he was part of how you say a rite of passage, I suppose, to enter the land. I assumed everybody else had the same rite of passage. Oh.
I'm afraid only you were a bear.
Did you have like a bear family when you were a bear? Did you have bear children somewhere?
Oh. You serious? You did not have same experience.
Can't say that I have.
I just walked in.
Are we talking about bear?
He just looks a bit dejected at this. He's just like, what the fuck?
You were specially chosen to be a bear.
I guess. Yes. But I did meet a really good friend. He was wolf. And he was still wolf after he was fixed, so that was a bit weird too.
Were you two roommates?
Well, we did have to survive for a while. It was very close encounter. He did try killing me a few times, but we got over it.
We got over it.
And they were roommates.
Interesting family life, Jorik.
Yeah, but that was not family. I had family, 3 parents and starts counting down. 9 siblings.
All right.
Opposite of mine, quite a large family.
Family always told me, build bridges to relation. That's why I think it's good to bring giants into society. I feel like they could bring a lot to make the world better.
Well, that aside, I'm glad you're with us and not a bear, Jorik. I can't say I would get the same enjoyment. You're trying to maul or hibernate half the time.
Interesting. Guess you could feel like how Baron turned to plant. It's kind of freeing, but at the same time, I did not want.
I mean, the plant thing was just a one-time thing.
Sure.
Until it happens again.
Until it happens again.
Yes. Very strange to me that no one else had this happen. So not everyone has weird poison head as well.
I mean, Viola has a friend that turns into a werewolf. I would imagine she would know a little bit.
Werewolf?
Didn't she say something about that?
That man that turned to wolf?
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that's like friend. Yeah, when I was bear.
Hmm.
Yes, he was also a werewolf. Except he turned into more wolf when he was, a wolf. That he was werewolf. It's very confusing.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they all have big families as well.
Well, I have a couple of siblings, though half siblings. And then I don't know if my father went off to make more children after he left, but he's somewhere.
Of you, Fern. Never talk about your family.
I don't really have much. I have my father, and Zach is not related to me at all. He's not adopted or anything. He's just sort of became like a brother. Mostly just been my father and I.
Taught you how to make poison.
Yes, my father's very high up at the Science Society for Alchemy.
Oh, but person that killed.
Oh, no, my father. Yes, Zach kills for money.
Hmm.
Zach was the one who taught me how to shoot my bow. My father was the one who taught me alchemy.
You had no mother?
No, I've never had one, just my father.
Was it a childbirth loss, or were you somehow conceived in a test tube apparatus?
S2 baby.
Is that your way of asking if I'm mortal? Or...
Well, I assume you're mortal. Although maybe not. You did risk your life to save me from that magical fire breath. Are you an immortal being hanging out with us, Fern?
Pretty crazy.
Hmm.
I am indeed, I guess you could say by technicality, not a living creature. I typically would be more classified as a thing than a person.
Not good about yourself.
If you ask some of the individuals my father works with, I am his magnum opus. Speak.
Well, and regardless of your circumstances of birth, you walk among us, you share drinks with us, we travel together, and frankly, helped bring me out of a rather long depression. At least somewhat. I still hold anger, and I have drive, but traveling with you all, I felt more joy than I have since I lost my wife. So you do have my thanks for that.
I'm glad I contributed to that. Even though I technically haven't shared drinks, I can't really do that. But I didn't really want to bring it up. Not that I thought you would, or would, you know, pull out pitchforks or anything at me. I mean, obviously Zinfandel is of similar odd birth, you could say. Just not really something you just go around telling people, and truthfully, because of that, I am not the greatest at kind of gesture between everyone. This sort of stuff, I only gained the ability to even feel emotions within the last 10 years or so, and I don't really comprehend a lot of concepts you all feel innately, so if I sometimes seem as if I do not empathize or understand, I do not mean. I just kind of mimic the few things that I know.
I don't think none of us would really ostracize for where our origins come from. Considering that, and Darren will sort of like take off his hat and mask and sort of like the mesh that he has on his head and sort of like reveal his sort of like snake hair. I would be the last person to ever throw pitchforks at a person different from me.
Oh,
Roll an insight for me, Darren.
All right. Insight, not my best stat. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's a normal. Okay, we're good. Insight. 13. I'll take it.
She's not particularly difficult to read. Kind of throughout your travels with her, Fern has still been very distant and sort of like keeping an eye on you specifically, but as you show what you actually look like and remove the mask and everything, you notice she seems to sort of relax a bit as she takes in your appearance.
What? Like me more with my hair out than before?
Just a bit easier not to mistake you for someone else, knowing that's how you truly are.
Oh, I prefer to keep everything hidden in public. Wouldn't really like people to scream, "Oh, you're gonna turn me into stone," and whenever I go into town.
I understand that. I'm not saying you need to go without it, just easier for my mind to process now.
thought you turned people to stone anyway.
I mean, in other ways, certainly.
Well, I guess we can start calling you NME then.
A what?
NME.
I don't follow.
I'm making an innuendo about making men hard. Natural male enhancement.
Oh.
Oh.
Looks
Well,
at
I
the
guess.
group's
Can make
combined
something
intelligence
similar
stat.
to
Wait, what's that?
Our average. Our average.
Zinfandel
intelligence-
kind of gives you a raised eyebrow look for him, and like let's talk later.
You just kind of like tilt her head a bit before just like nodding like okay.
Fern hooking you up with the fucking Viagra.
I mean, she's gonna need it when she gets with.
She already knows how to make aphrodisiac, so
mhm.
Zinfandel's gonna be fucking bricked up for fucking 16 hours a day.
Oh, no.
roll intimidation with advantage. And
Just cock out.
He taking his cock out.
The fucking strength checks are gonna be insane.
Oh no.
Give aphrodisiac to both Jorik and Darren before they're greased up.
I don't know. If I wanna give
Bro,
her
that's like fucking the Mocklin fucking mating ritual. Jesus Christ.
I think giving Jorik an aphrodisiac is kind of setting Darren up. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're basically giving me.
Oh jeez.
In any case,
I'll build a wheelchair, don't worry.
No, no.
as you all
Darren gets the aphrodisiac, falls over, and is like, "Oh no! Oh god!"
Oh, God, what will I do?
Falling over.
We
I'm
find
in
some
such
bees
a-
for and we gotta get
I'm-
the honey so you can make the honey packs.
I'm in such a vulnerable position, Jorik. Don't get on top.
You guys
of
start
me.
selling honey packs as your side business.
Damn. We totally do that. It makes
The
so
only
much
thing
money.
hotter and straighter than my great swords is your rod after you take one of these fern honey packs. Let's just derail the campaign and become a fucking penis pill company, guys. Let's just go
Oh, yeah.
around and make
how it goes.
everybody in Wildemount.
It would
just
not be the
fucking-
first time someone has proposed that idea in one of my campaigns, I will say.
It would.
But
What the
I'll be
fuck?
specific.
but as you all continue the days of travel, getting to know each other better as you talk while traveling, as well as each time that you lay down to rest, most of the travel is rather uneventful. You pass by a couple of other fellow travelers. Through when you sort of pass through the Crisp Vale thicket, and you're only but like a day or two away from Blade Garden before Jorik.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes. You will hear a voice in your head.
Oh. Yeah.
Hey. Hey. Hey, buddy.
Oh. Where are you? What is?
Look behind you.
Oh, turn around. He's nothing.
As you turn around, roll a perception check.
Oh, actually? Oh, fuck.
Let me roll something.
Wait, did it say not to turn around or turn around?
No, it said do turn around.
Oh.
It said look
That's-
behind you.
Jorik, have you never been into a horror movie before? You don't turn around.
I am the horror movie.
You don't see anything. You just see forest. the path you've been following.
Right. I do not see nothing. Who is this?
Look closer. In that
Wait,
one
turn around
really tall
again?
tree at the very back.
Okay.
The one with
so-
like a bird's nest in it.
I see it.
As you try to look around, you can't sort of narrow it down. Not with your eyes, at least.
It's very dark. Are you trying to show me the sun or the moon? Wait, is it nighttime or daytime?
I'd say it's like midday.
Midday? Okay. Sun?
Are you saying this out
Cloud?
loud as well, or are you saying
Yeah,
this in
he's
your
saying
head?
this out loud and in his head at the same time. He's very confused. He doesn't know what's going on right now.
Do we hear George just speaking out loud?
Yes. You would see him like turn around, begin talking out loud.
Can I look to see if I see anything?
You can roll a perception check.
Yeah, I'd like to see as well. Nope. Jorg, stop yelling at the forest. It's not gonna hurt you.
Fern, you sort of turn
Yeah.
around and you look back and you see a gathering of trees that's like a couple dozen feet back. You sort of narrow your eyes and you can see this sort of cloaked, completely covered up figure with like a mask crouching on a sort of like branch tree and sort of just like waving.
Shark, do you have masked individuals following you as well? Or
Yeah, I thought some were friends and some were not.
is this a friendly one that I'm looking at?
Where?
I will point it out to him.
As you pointed out, anyone who would look over there, if you refer to reference pictures, you would see this individual.
Oh, Darren might get horny.
You see a cloaked sort of individual perched on the tree, and you recognize them, Jorik, and now you realize why they're able to speak in your head.
Oh, I know them. Yeah, there's Nora. Hey, Nora. And he's gonna start running over to her.
Hi.
All right, you could have asked me to stop the cart first.
I'll walk behind Jorg to make sure he doesn't get himself killed by this shifty individual.
As Jorik begins running over and you sort of begin following him, you see this figure will jump down from the tree and just land on the ground. You see they are not very tall, probably like 5 feet. And they will sort of just look up at Jorik as they approach and then start speaking out loud and sort of look around. Wow, you've got a lot of friends now.
Yes, I find lots of new friends. They're helping me and I help them.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Hi,
it just
hi.
brings
You.
You see she sort of waves energetically at you all.
Is it just me or does she speak like there's two voices coming out?
Heard her in mind and right in person, so yes.
Oh.
Oh, I just do that.
Oh, well, hello.
Friends, this is Nora. Met her a while back. In similar situation of when we first.
there was a bunch of cultists, and then there was magic, and then there was a boom, and now we're mind buddies.
I swear, everyone has a mind person except for me.
Do not worry, Darren. I'm sure you'll find yours eventually.
Maybe.
But what's for names? And she'll sort of look at you all for introductions.
Well, my name is Darren. I adventure with your friend, Jorik, for a bit. Over there is our leader, Fern. Fern, say hi.
I'm Zinfandel Mercurial Rose.
I'm Viola.
You see, as you all introduce yourselves, she'll sort of walk around you guys with like a hand on her chin, and she's like inspecting you all up and down, just nodding her head. And where are you all going?
Your house? The Creed Dynasty.
Hmm.
And where are you off to?
Blood Garden?
Blade Garden. I think you mean Blade Garden.
Yeah, that.
Oh. Why are you heading there? Hola.
Oh, big man told me to.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Jorik, who's big man?
Yes, friend. Very big friend.
Big as. You know, cults and stuff.
There are a lot of cults around here.
I know, right?
Definitely doesn't seem like the cult members that we've met before.
Well, no one's like me.
So true. Yes.
But where are you guys going? Like, town-wise?
Well, our next stop is Blade Garden as well.
Well, might be careful. Cult not really like big man.
Well, we don't really like cults, so we can play with them and kill them if we get in our way, or disband them, shoo them off.
Not kill me though, right?
Well, you're not here trying to point your sword at us, so why would we? And you're friends with Jorik.
Yay!
What is? Good for.
Be careful though. Big As be there too.
Oh. Are they doing things there, or are they just passing by?
I don't know. I was just told to go there.
That's about right. It is good to know.
Meet at church. Or temple. Whichever one it is.
Probably temple.
Well, this has weirded me out. I am going back to the cart. And Darren just starts walking over to the cart.
Yeah, no, if you're
Okay.
heading that way, do you want to come with us a long way?
Can I? Pretty please.
I look to Fern.
She's just kind of gonna give you a look of like, you really trust her?
I just shrugs and like, oh, what is friend?
Now we
Alright,
all
just-
friends.
Yeah, just keep an eye on her, Joik. You know, make sure she's doing well. We travel. Bird is also gonna head towards the cart.
Yippee!
Yeah. Oh,
She'll just sort of follow you, Jorik. Like
mm,
literally right behind you, like only a couple of feet.
Darren just
Yeah.
Darren whispers to Fern, "She's weird, right? I was getting weird vibes, right?"
Yeah. I don't know if maybe just very bright or I'm not really sure.
Hmm.
Not very.
I know it's not polite to judge, though. It's what Henrik says, so
Mm-hmm.
she just goes back to drawing in her journal.
Tagging behind, Viola's going to cast Detect Magic on her. Kind of see what kind of vibes she's getting.
As you cast Detect Magic on her, you can sense a lot of infernal-esque magic sort of emanating from her, but more specifically than that, you see a sort of a big ball of conjuration magic that's sort of hidden in her cloak.
Oh.
Okay, just going to make a note of that and follow back with everyone.
Oh.
All right.
crazy. No. We tried making friends with other cults, but they did not like us.
Yeah, not everyone as great as Nora.
Culture.
So you're in this cult, correct?
Yes. Cult of Hells. All hail hell.
What does it entail exactly? Like, what do you do?
Whatever told to do. Make hell happy.
Okay.
Sometime make demon friend. Like Nibbles. And you see she'll pull out of her cloak, as you will see if you look at the image, she'll pull out this small little demonic creature, which is the source of that ball of conjuration magic that you were sensing.
Oh, a pet from the hells.
She'll like hold it out with like holding a cat as it hangs in her hands, like hold out for you to pet.
She's going to kind of just like gingerly reach out her hand, just do one of those like tap pats, and and go back to the cart.
Everyone walking away weirded out by fucking Jorik's friend.
And get to see my other friend.
She seems nice, Fern's just like too autistic for this. She's like, I wouldn't be able to tell when she's dead ass or not.
Viola's going through some stuff and is just like, oh, we just killed a hellhound that I was going to have as a pet, and she just pulls out a different hell pet and it's just chill. She's just like, yeah.
The best way I can describe it is it kind of just sits in her arms like a fucking
Plush.
like a pug,
Uh,
or like one of those like lap dogs.
Darren knows
Just barely
when,
moving and sort of somewhat breathing occasionally.
Darren knows when to not stick his dick in crazy. He's not sticking his dick in crazy.
Fair enough.
Don't mind if I do.
Oh no!
No, you're freaking too much.
Slides in.
Zin said, pass the controller.
Oh, she's done got big enough titties for Zinfandel.
There's a size
Truthfully.
requirement.
Yeah, you must be this voluptuous to ride.
Zinfandel needs to be
Crazy.
Zinfandel needs to be able to hide inside of like the boobs pocket in order to enjoy it.
Note to self: do not let Zinfandel meet sister or mother.
You don't want Zinfandel as a brother-in-law?
Honestly, that would be
you
cool. But
tried to fuck his sister in the last one.
Yeah.
I mean,
You know what?
it's all the equivalent.
you know
exchange.
what? It would be
Equivalent
funny.
exchange.
I'm gonna just hit your sister with the.
You're looking at me like you want to suck my hog.
You didn't need tag.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
All right. But with that, you let Nora join you, and she sort of just quietly follows behind Jorik, keeping Mr. Nibbles close at hand, and occasionally, like, conversing with Jorik, and then trying to converse with the rest of the party, which I'm sure is sort of met with like, yeah, okay, that's neat.
Darren just
I
looks
think
at
it's-
Nibbles and he's just like,
I think that like Viola would like talk with her, but would like actively not look at Mr. Nibbles. Just like holding intense eye contact.
What eyes are you looking at?
The eyes of a
Intense,
mask.
approximate eye contact.
Darren's just gonna be like, are we there yet?
And eventually you will arrive at the gates of Blade Garden.
If there is
You-
no garden with knives in them, then I would be disappointed.
Unfortunately, as you arrive, there is not a massive garden filled with knives, but
Damn it.
you will see da da da. As I have to readjust positioning. You'll see as you walk in, there are guards at the front gate, and with that, you sort of notice that as the guards sort of approach, Nora kind of like disappears into Jorik's shadow and is like standing like very close behind you, Jorik.
Is she doing the fucking Baki thing?
Yeah. She's
Okay.
basically hiding in your massive form and
Yeah,
shadow.
I get the reference.
Yeah.
But as you enter, you all show their IDs. Nora manages to slip by the guard and then sort of just goes back to normally walking. And as you enter, Blade Garden is a sort of medium-sized, oval-shaped city with, you see there are just, as you're walking, there are just dozens of barracks and dozens of guard and other people walking around. Fern, you would know, being from the Dwindling Empire, that Blade Garden is sort of more or less just a massive military town slash city. It's where a good majority of like the Righteous Brand and the Crown's Guard get trained, and it's basically a military place. There's like not many places to stay or many like nourishments or proper like hangouts. It's more of just like there are taverns and inns set up for passing travelers if they need to like rest for a day, but you are expected to essentially get moving pretty quickly, and because it's mostly just used by the Empire.
Is there any like quests available from this area?
As you sort of go to find the nearest available tavern or inn, or actually you sort of look for a quest board as well, and you see that there's basically like no quests at all. Seemingly either because travelers don't stay here very often, whatever adventurers did travel through here took them up, or it's possible that some of the quests are used as like training missions for new recruits and such. Unfortunately, given the high number of guardsmen and such, there's not really many quests or things that need help with.
Well, looks like we won't be getting any money this way today.
I think it would be best if we just focused on getting to the next area after we take a bit of rest.
Sure. I'm going to set up shop here. This many blades, probably not as enough blacksmiths. So let's see if I can get some work repairing and furnishing some gear.
Is there anything I could do to maybe assist you with that?
Absolutely. If you can come stand here, Viola, could you stand with her and advertise?
Sure. Do you want me to just kind of, and she does like the
You do your thing.
like kind of like Wheel of Fortune, like posing in front of the swords, like one of these.
Yes.
Zinfandel, if you need someone to advertise for swords, you need someone with a bit more strength. And you see as Darren sort of like pulls off his shirt, and you just see like his rippling muscles. He picks up a sword and sort of like does like poses with the swords to make himself look really buff.
Darren, can you
Yes.
put the sword down and sort of deflate yourself? And then when you pick the sword up, like, puff your muscles, get your pump going.
Okay.
Almost as though the sword is imbuing you with superhuman strength.
I could probably do that. I could probably deceive them with that.
So you
Perfect.
all are setting up a one-stop shop, essentially, in the middle
Hey, we'll
of
repair
this.
gear. I'll forge things real quick on demand. Whatever. Let's try to make some money while we're here.
Yeah.
We got some beautiful ladies out front to bring the boys in, and then
All right.
they're gonna see
I will
Darren get jacked
say
up when he picks up a sword.
You two who are advertising, roll performance checks.
Can I assist her instead of...
I was gonna say, you, Zinfandel, roll just a flat charisma check. If Fern, you're helping out with just in general stuff. However you decide to help out is whoever will get advantage. Same for you, Jorik. So, Jorik, if you want to help out, like Darren, with making it seem like the weapons are making you stronger or whatnot, I'll give Darren advantage. If Fern wants to help Zinfandel or Viola with advertising, they can give them advantage.
You guys should probably help out Zinfandel and Viola, because I can do Tides of Chaos and just advantage myself. It's fine.
Okay. I you know what? I'll help Zinfandel. Jory can help Viola because they're dance buddies.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Okay.
then. You all set up your little one-stop shop. Viola, roll with advantage. Performance. Zinfandel, roll a flat charisma just for like the business manning. Your
28.
general. Jesus Christ.
Expertise, baby.
Question:
then
This is
you-
flat charisma. This is something I haven't used yet. Would my commanding presence, my maneuver, the superior die work?
Ooh.
It's
Sure,
it's
why
all of
not?
the charisma.
I think that's fun.
Okay.
I'll allow it. So advantage because Fern's also gonna help like be your sales woman. And then your superiority
16.
die.
17.
25 for me.
Any bardic inspiration from Viola?
It should. Yeah. Go ahead, take a bardic.
On who?
D6 or D8?
I believe it's still D6. Let me
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's
double check.
No, it could be D8.
Oh nope, it is D8 now.
Hit it, yeah.
All right
Nice.
then.
So
The
17 up
25.
to 25.
A 25, a 25, and a 28. As you all sort of find a good spot, like right next to this big training ground where everyone's sparring, you all set up. Viola's appearance, and Viola, Jorik, and Darren immediately catch people's eyes and attention because, one, you're all like a variety of pretty unique races. Like, you see mostly humans and half-orcs, the occasional dwarf and elf. You're already an assortment of some pretty unique and exotic races, combined with Viola's dancing and Jorik's dancing, covering both male and female, sides, and then your advertising, Darren, and your just general demeanor as Fern and Zinfandel, you sort of stand behind the cart. You will get quite a bit of service. How many great swords are you selling? Or
Oh, how many great swords do I have to sell? I have 4 great swords to sell, and me and Jork can bang out whatever they need, weapon-wise. Weapon, I assume, isn't that
Yeah.
We have the iron ready to go.
with an iron one? All right. Let's see. Let me do something.
I have 68 iron ingots. So I think we're good.
You will All right. Here's how this is going to work. You get 16 people that come up to either buy one of the great swords or to commission you to make them a weapon. The way this will work is that essentially, let me grab something. So you can, any weapon that you sort of sell, you can sell, because you're making them yourselves, you can start at the base price, and then the higher from that base price you decide to offer will make it. Basically, with your charisma check of a 25, you would be able to offer a 50% increase in the base price if you wish.
Oh, we getting fucking paid.
Yeah.
I'd go a 30% increase. Not greedy, but it is like master craftsman quality.
30? Okay. We'll say for ease sake, you sell the great swords. So 50 times point times 1.3
Gotta build up the reputation.
times. You had 4 great swords, correct?
Yeah, it should be 260 gold we make there for the 4 great swords.
As for the types of weapons that they ask for, I'm gonna do quick. The remaining 12 ask for. Okay, you get, and write this down so you can calculate the prices. You get 4 requests for rapiers. You get
Okay.
another 4 requests for long swords. You get a request for a halberd, a great axe, a glaive, and the last one is a maul.
Okay.
And that'll be the total of the commissions that should be all 16, including the 4 great swords.
Good money, good money.
I mean, you kind of are in a literal military encampment, so like, however, you are also in a Dwindling Empire military encampment. So I want everyone except for Zinfandel to roll me d20s.
Okay.
Oh.
It is okay.
Nat 20.
Hey,
Oh,
21
that one.
and in the middle. We got like the dichotomy here. I love it.
Crazy.
Okay then. Darren, nothing much really happens on
kicked
your
Sam.
front.
I just kicked Sam.
Well, as in like people see you and they immediately come in, and then after buying the weapon, they sort of like give you a nod, or maybe a few people will stop by and be like, ask you like, is this really legit, etc.
Oh, very legit. The sword
And
will
then
make you
they'll-
as hard as possible.
But you just have some like passing conversations with a couple of the guardsmen. Viola, you can see that like almost every like 2 of 3 of the guardsmen that sort of walk by and sort of notice you and then come to the stall are blushing and just like, fortunately enough, no one makes any wild moves or anything, and you even see some people like one bigger half-orc dude talking about something before the sort of human companion there just sort of like jabs him in the side before they continue on, and you get a lot of looks, a lot of admirers. You can tell you distract some people halfway through their training, and the sort of commander has to walk over and like slap them to get their attention again. Fern, for you mostly just help with you sort of take the orders so that Zinfandel can begin working on the ones that aren't already made and focus on that throughout the day. So you're sort of like the receptionist.
Yeah.
And they're all pretty respectful to you. A couple of them like say their thanks and do little bows as they finish their commissions and such.
You guys all get paid 80 gold.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Have money now.
Jorik, it's as you're sort of are you also just doing like interpretive dance to attract? How are you, attracting people with Viola?
I'll kind of be like a background dancer for Viola, supporting her, essentially.
You do so, and like you see people also come up to you throughout the day, but they're more of like, damn, you're massive. How can I get like you? Or like, they ask training tips and stuff like that. But it is like, I'd say like halfway through the day that as you're doing this and you're a little bit distracted, you would feel a very hearty slap on your ass. And as you sort of turn around, you see a large half-orc woman that has sort of walked up. And she sort of looks to you and says, You're not by chance on the docket for things to buy, are you?
I think there was a buy one greatsword, get one free deal.
So you're saying I could have your greatsword then? If I buy one.
Any price is right. He looks to Zinfandel.
I'm gonna kind of come over and just kind of tuck Jorik down a little bit since I'm short. Jorik, she wants to have relations with you in the bedroom.
Oh,
If you would like, I can negotiate a good price for you.
You're pimp.
you think this
That
is best?
becomes a pimp arc.
Do you think
Would this
she's
help?
attractive?
You can
This will-
see she is probably like 6'5", very well built under the armor, very strong jaw and tusk, hair tied back into like a high ponytail.
He'll nod at this. I believe in you.
Well, the going rate for my fine friend here is about 500 gold an hour.
Steve! Steve!
You see she sort of bites her lip as she looks him up and down. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. With advantage. Since Jorik's going along with this.
16.
Bardic inspiration.
Oh no! I am becoming a pimp.
Wait. Let
18.
me say something.
Oh.
Let me say something.
No, say the whole thing. My name is a pimp named Zinfandel.
Like a tribe called Quest.
Hey, you said you needed money, big dog.
You see she sort of crosses her arms as she's thinking before she looks over to you and says, 400 and I get you back to him by the end of the hour.
I mean, still, that's a pretty good deal.
Well, the choice is yours ultimately, Jorik.
This sounds good.
All right, you see she pulls out a bag of 400 gold and hands it to you, and then she sort of grabs Jorik by the wrist and drags him to the barracks.
Wait.
I'll hold on this until you get back, Jorik.
Darren's gonna give Jork note cards on how to do.
No cards. That's crazy.
Any parting
Show her
gifts for
bear
him
style,
as you
Jorik.
see him?
Pictures so he can follow along easily.
Yeah.
Fern, here's some aphrodisiacs. Should not
Look. We want she could give us tips. She could give us tips if we give Jork some good tips.
Oh my god.
You're gonna be giving her.
Hey yo.
All right then. And she will keep you for like the 45 minutes, and then eventually at the end of that, she'll like get you dressed and get you back in the hour. But for that, roll a Constitution save and a performance check, Zorik.
Yeah, here we
The
go.
con save is to fight off the venereal disease.
Whoa.
It's a barracks. So it's very likely, honestly.
Well, you know.
If Jorik becomes this town's fucking barracks bunny,
Oh, no. He's a con save, right? Sorry, I was pulling up my sheet.
Yes,
Oh,
con
there-
save and performance.
And then
Mina,
performance.
there would just be like, it should have been me, not him.
he's seething in the fucking corner.
It's pretty nice.
Can I use my giant's rage to enhance the?
The size.
Are you gonna
Oh my
go?
God.
Are you gonna enlarge yourself?
Well, I gotta pull out all the tricks, man. I mean, God, it can't be
I'll roll
that disappointing.
Bro, are you fucking beating her cervix
Roll.
up? You gotta deal damage every turn.
Roll a Constitution. Roll a Constitution save and performance again if you're gonna.
Okay.
You know, maybe
it-
she's like how my character was, right? Maybe she's a size queen.
Maybe, yeah. 19's good.
22. Oh, it's even better when he's bigger, bro.
It was pretty good the first half, and then you're like, all right, time to get
Round two.
serious.
Time to spice it up.
I feel
You
like
get-
I feel like Jorik would do a thing too, where when he's like gonna grow, he like puts his thumb in his mouth and pretends to blow, and then just fucking grows in size.
Oh, God. Oh no, that would be so awful. Oh God.
But as you
Oh,
you grow in,
giant chick.
as you grow twice in size, she will be very astonished, but just immediately sort of smirk, and she will actually let me roll something.
It's like in the hentai when you can see the outline of the dick through the stomach.
Work endurance. Oh shit.
Oh shit. +6.
Okay, she can take you. She handles you pretty well, surprisingly.
Queen.
Oh,
Queen shit.
But she does not get him back by the top of the hour. She's about like, instead of an 45 minutes, she takes the full hour. Then she gets back like 15 minutes, and you can tell when she comes back, her armor's back on, Jorik's back in shape, but you can see like her ponytail's down and her hair's a bit frazzled, and she'll just sort of walk back over. And she'll sort of just walk up to you, Zinfandel.
I see you enjoyed yourself.
She will pull out a bag of 100 gold, drop it on the table, and then begin to walk away wordlessly.
Well, Jorik, you just made 500 gold for yourself.
Darren gives Jorik some water and sort of like massages his back. It's just like, did you do the move that I showed you when we were wrestling?
yes, I used the third card.
Okay, good.
Did you actually give him cards?
I would
Okay.
imagine.
It's fucking like a Yu-Gi-Oh duel first. He's like, I'll draw a pot of green. It allows me
No,
to
I
draw
just-
2 sex move from my deck.
I just imagine Darren has the Kama Sutra, but in like flashcards.
Flashcards.
Flashcards. Oh fuck.
Instead of truth or dare, it's truth or doggy.
Fern is gonna quietly take them from your hand, Jorik, and just pocket them and then continue cleaning up the stall.
Hey, that's fine.
It's fine.
Roll sleight of hand versus everyone's perception, if you're
Oh, I'm
actually doing
assuming.
it.
I'll use Tides of Chaos. 15.
Anyone else who wishes can roll perception?
Nah.
No.
He's too
Okay.
busy winding
That's
down
higher than my
after his
passive.
performance.
Darren,
Friends get.
you see just out of the corner of your eye as Jork sort of sets down the cards and begins to help. Like, as it's getting later into the day, the sun is setting. You've made all your sails. Which also, I assume you've already removed the ore or the ingots from your.
Yep. I calculated out the per weight. Get rid of it all.
But you catch just out of the corner of your eye as Fern's like helping to close up the stall. Her hand runs along the counter as if she's like cleaning it off, but she just picks up all the cards before sliding them into her pocket.
They would just like put a hand on her shoulder. Those aren't for free. And he puts his hand out.
Can I at least browse them over?
Do you want sex advice?
I just
You want what advice?
thanks for a moment.
Look, I understand that you're wanting to get with the person that you're trying to find, but it's more than just these cards.
It's more so I've only ever been with an individual built more like you versus Henrik's built a bit more like and kind of looks over to
Looks over at Jork.
No, I understand. Though these cards aren't going to help you with that.
I guess I'll rely on the fact I don't really feel pain, and she'll hand them back over to you.
Eagles helps. And Viola just keeps walking.
Well, just know, if you ever need advice, I'm always around. And Darren is going to put the cards back into his pocket.
Gotta buy Fern a bottle of oil of slipperiness.
She's like, I can fuck, I'm just scared.
I'm just scared.
She's
I
making
think-
quite a size leap here.
Yeah, no, no.
You gotta ask Jork for tips.
No, Darren would say like I've handled women of larger size and men of a larger size. If you ever need any advice on that, And Darren is just gonna go.
Fern, one word. Kegels. That's all you need to do. And she's gonna pat her shoulder and just
It's that. Why are people saying words I don't understand?
Viola's right. Kegels are good.
What?
You see Nora
there-
will sort of pop up behind you, Fern, and she'll say, Kegels are an exercise of the abdominal region, I believe.
She'll lean over to Violet, like squeezing down there. Or
I can show you.
I don't know
Show you.
I don't know
Not-
what we should.
Not like that.
Not like that. Not like that.
I enjoy your company, Viola.
No. I mean, not. No. Not like that. Like
You are
I can show
a
you.
beautiful
I can show you
woman,
how I can show you how the exercise is done. In a completely platonic, friendly way.
I've only had the weirdest experiences with this outside. Okay, sure, possibly, maybe. I don't know. Clean this up.
As you all are cleaning up and the sun is setting, you see Nora will sort of look. She kind of just walked around and helped out during it. If you ever told her to grab something for you, Zinfandel, she would have just mindlessly done so. But as the sun is setting, she will sort of look to you all. Well, it's getting time. I better go to that meeting.
And where exactly is this meeting you're going to?
Oh, it's at the Church of Ariok. It's just a little bit outside of town, up a hill.
Does that name strike a bell to me? Paul?
Anyone who wants to can roll religion.
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 Nat
40,
20.
20, natural 20. 16.
8.
Uh,
I need to change it to normal. There we go.
Zinfandel, Viola, and Fern. You both do recognize the name, but find it very surprising. One, surprising that there's a church of it close to, or there's a church of it basically inside Blade Garden, even if it is on the outskirts. But second, it is not. It is very surprising because it is not one of the prime deities. It's not even one of the betrayer gods. It is the Ariok is one of the lesser idols, but they are more specifically a Duke of Chaos, an archfiend.
Before you go, Nora, have you seen anything that resembles these markings?
I'm going to trace out some of the images we've seen on the cultists and the constellations in the sky.
Oh, uh-huh.
Can you elaborate?
Well, they're like... You see she sort of like scratches her chin and she's trying to like find a proper way to formalize it. I just need to remind myself of something. They're the scars of the Lord. The scars the Lord suffered when he fell. They're symbols of his power, devotion, other things.
I see. And this meeting you're going to... Are they going to be discussing things like this? Or planning? You might
Probably.
not be in a great group.
Whatever Big Az wants to do.
I'm going to kind of look towards Jorik.
Are you okay with your friend participating in things like this? Possibly killing people and sacrificing?
I mean, I'm not one to shy away from other people's culture. You know, cultures are different in many ways. I do not yuck other people's yums.
You do realize that this is likely partially responsible for the sky bleeding, Jorik, right?
This is
And-
Nora.
Viola and you all seeing me as a demon, trying to kill me.
Yeah, I'm so sorry about that.
I'm like, I just go round, steal, cause chaos. I don't like fighting. But I mean, what others do, me no care.
You don't care.
So if we would have come to this meeting with you and possibly sacrifice all of the other people there, not you, of course, you would be indifferent.
I mean, Jorik buddy, and you buddy of buddy, so me no care. Cultists, not really buddy. Don't think Big Az would like though. He's scary.
Who is Big Az, by the way?
Big Az, cultist boss.
Oh. Okay. You're a big friend.
I think we might
Well-
need to.
Not big as you, but big in rank. Scary.
I assume there's just guardsmen everywhere, considering where we are.
Yes.
I'm gonna ask if one of them knows that there's a cultist church.
As you walk up to one of them, you sort of see he tilts his head. Are you referring to the Church of Ariok? I know it might be concerning, but one, there's many guardsmen here, and two, that church is, well, more ancient than Blade Garden. It's technically an old relic, so
Well-
we kinda...
Yes, but they're not worshipping somebody referred to as Ariok.
Did she ever say Big Az's actual name?
No, he just is big. She just refers to them as Big Az.
All right, well,
I'll go back to Nora.
is Big Az Ariok?
No.
Asmodeus?
Duke of Hell. No, that Lord. Big Lord not here. Big Lord, like, destroy everything if here.
Anybody know any other fiends? Does the name start with Az?
Not fiend. Man. Scary man.
Is she talking like
Is there any recollection in my memory that I could use, Aki?
She is referring to this individual as
Fuck, it's
Wasn't-
Asmongold.
Oh shit!
The Roach King!
maybe
Did we not-
perhaps spelled like this.
did we have letter with that on there? From last cave we went to? I swear I thought there
Or
was like
could be
secret-
spelled like this. Who knows? I will say Jorik knowing them, Nora has a tendency to give people nicknames, so it's entirely possible that as could mean nothing and have been something that Nora made up.
Yeah.
So since this cult seems very like infernal and hell based, is there anything I would know as a tiefling like with that name?
You could roll a history check.
15?
You have a feeling that if it's a human, from what she said, it's very possible that he's going by a moniker, or maybe she just gave him a nickname. You don't think, even if it was a demon, any of the relevant demons to this would be way too powerful to be on the material plane, and in this instance,
Hmm.
you think this is probably just either the moniker that the individual goes by, or a nickname Nora gave. You can confidently say that it's most likely not a demon, just from what you know about demon culture and such. Or at
Okay.
least not an important enough demon to, like, be worrisome.
Okay. Yeah, she's going to relay that information that, most likely not a huge cause for concern.
All right. So we just let them have their meeting and go about our day then?
Nora?
I mean, could bring with Nora friends.
Yeah, I mean, I guess we don't really have anything going on at the moment. We can, like, if anything, we can get a bit of a heads up if anything concerning is being planned.
Burn and rush to get to place.
Well, we're staying here for the night anyway. The meeting is taking
Oh.
place in the evening, so
Happening soon. Very soon.
let's go then. Worst come to worst, we have to kill some cultists.
Certainly.
By the way, Nora, they aren't going to be weird about me being a tiefling, are they?
May not know. May think cool.
Okay, well, I appreciate that, Nora. I hope that they just see it as cool as well.
All right, then. You all are accompanying Nora to the church?
Yeah.
Suppose so.
All right,
Can
then.
I do my stuff?
Yes,
along
you
the
can
way?
roll. You can do your roll.
Ugh. Fuck my life. I'm gonna kill myself.
Oh no.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Everyone
Hey,
just
does someone
sees
want to be
burn.
cool and help me try to look for bracers of archeries in a fucking military town?
I feel like that'd be pretty doable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I rolled literally abysmal dog shit.
Here's the
can I-
thing. It could be doable, but it could also not be doable. There's a higher chance that Braces of Archery might be here, but also they might be owned by the government, aka the Dwindling Empire, and so it might be harder to acquire them.
It's okay. There's an easy way to do this. Viola's going to go up to one of the guards, like, before we all, like, leave the area. Excuse me, would you happen to know where we can find a shop that sells bracers of archery? She's gonna do
Roll
her old,
persuasion
like
check.
batting her eyelashes.
Based on this persuasion check, I'll give Fern a reroll based on what information.
26.
Jesus Christ, okay. Roll another D20 and D100.
Oh my god, dude.
No fucking damage, Aki!
Look, Viola put in work. There's not much else she can
Oh
do.
my god.
You would be able to find a more veteran individual who seemed to be like teaching people at the archery range, and you can see that he is actively wearing bracers of archery, but he seems like and he's sort of in a lull now as he's letting them rest if you want to try and speak with him.
Just steal them from him.
Steal him.
Fern will go up to him.
Also to turn over. What can I do for you, ma'am?
Do you have any braces of archery?
Afraid only the ones on my wrists, but... Well, my fighting years are far past. I could part with them for the right price.
How much would you like? What are they worth to you?
First, I do wish to ask, where do you hail from?
The Empire?
From where in the Empire?
Don't remember I don't have the name written down on my sheet, but I know where it is.
Wrexhamshire?
What?
Kyle.
If you want to tell the truth, it's biased tell.
Biastel.
You see he gives a little bit of a grimace. Or not like a grimace, but like he tries to hide like a little bit of a scowl, but he fails to. You can tell this is an old human male. The snowy oven place, yes. How about 750?
Might I ask, is it just general Empire reasons you seem to be a bit upset at me mentioning that? Or...
In recent years, the Empire's been relying on... Well, those it doesn't need to be achieving what it needs, but... These have also served me well for quite a bit of time, so... I believe 750 appropriate. You are not a guard of the Empire either, so... Who knows where he shall be off to?
No, I'm just looking for a veteran friend, so that's why I've been traveling.
Oh. And who is this veteran friend of yours?
I don't know if you maybe encountered him during the time of the war, Henrik Helmut. Loud, proud, large accent.
Henrik Helmut. Oh, that fucking... double-bladed barbarian. I know the bastard well. Well, not well, but I've heard my fair share of rumors and seen him on the field. How do you know the bastard?
I chose to enlist in the war and met him there. And afterwards, he became my mentor and close companion.
You fought in the War of Ashen Light, then? On the Empire side?
Yes, my brother was enlisted, so I joined with him, and she will kind of lift her sleeve up to show her metal arm.
Go ahead and roll a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh, God. Oh. That's good for me. Okay.
I see. You're rather surprising, madam. For a friend of that bastard and a fellow Veteran, though not in the same manner. How would 450 sound?
That sounds wonderful. She will pull out the gold.
He'll take it and he'll sort of take off the bracers and hand them over to you, and he'll sort of pat you on the shoulder and say, "If you see any of those dynasty bastards, give them fucking hell."
I had some plans on it. What is your name, sir?
I am Javal. Just an old archer of the Empire.
Well, I appreciate it, and I'll be sure to, when I reunite with him, tell him you were willing to assist me with.
I wish you luck finding and tracking that hellish bastard. He leaves a trail of destruction in his wake.
At least in the last part, like, she kind of, like, stiffens for a moment before just kind of rubbing the back of her neck, and yes, I'm quite used to picking up the things around him, but though I must get back to my group, but thank you, sir.
Long live the Empire, he'll say as he sort of beats his chest as you leave.
She nods at that and will kind of do the same, and as soon as she turns around, she's like, ugh. She heads back to the group.
Sorry, I had to take advantage of my previous military service to haggle with veteran.
Yeah. Long live the Empire. Meanwhile, her just like,
That's racist.
Meanwhile, she served for like a week and a half and got discharged. Gotta use some veteran benefits, you know?
All right. Was
Now
there
who
anything
joins?
else anyone would have wanted to like buy or do throughout the day before we go to the church scene?
No.
I think we're good.
Does don't Arms Master work with like javelins and stuff? I'd imagine.
Work with what?
Javelin.
Anything thrown, yeah. And I believe it also turns non-thrown.
I would like to use
weapons into
Thrown
thrown
Arms Master
weapons.
as I prepare my temper tantrum.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I would like to get maybe some javelin. Maybe a magical javelin. See if javelin.
A possibly magical javelin.
Yeah, yeah.
Roll a d20 and d100.
D20. Oof. God damn.
Man, everyone's doing terrible.
Unfortunately, you can't really find any magical javelins per se. You do find like a couple, like a person with a couple of silver javelins, but as far as like innately unique magic javelins, you can't really find anything of specific.
How much for the silver javelin?
How much is a normal javelin?
Well, actually, we got silver.
You do have a lot
Oh.
of silver.
Yeah, you know, I'll just ask him. Yeah, I'll get the info told me. Yeah, there we go. That'll work.
All right. nothing else before heading to the place?
No, I think I'm good.
Need any healing potions or anything like that?
My
No, I
body
think
is
we're okay.
healing potions.
I got like one healing potion.
I got one.
All right, then. With that, as the sun is beginning to set and night approaches, you sort of follow Nora as she leads you all to where this church is. It's a bit outside of like the proper, it's like on the outskirts of the proper town and up a like somewhat secluded hill that you have to travel. But you will eventually come to the front of this, the top of the hill as you come to the front of this like church. And as you do, you see two knights standing on either side, wearing different regalia than, they're not crown guardsmen, you can tell by their regalia. And if you give me a moment. Bang. You all should be able to see, yes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a second to see where.
Yes, you are at the bottom. But you see Nora will sort of walk up. The two knights will nod to her, sort of look at the rest of you, and then Nora will turn to them and say, "Oh, not worry. Friends of mine." And the two knights will sort of like look to each other before they will shrug as Nora will open the door. Begin walking in.
Ooh.
I don't know about this, guys.
Doesn't this guy look familiar?
That's just a generic noble token.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought we saw him in like the.
These
the
are all
fit
generic tokens. So
Spider. Okay. Okay.
you just see like a noble or man, a commoner, and then two other individuals in a bit of different regalia.
I'm gonna sit kind of like in the back.
I am also gonna sit in the back, but I'm gonna sit behind you guys.
She'll walk over and sit next to Jork. Ah!
Oh, okay.
He squashes her like a bug under his ass.
Violet's gonna sit here. She was gonna sit next to Jork, but she doesn't want to be sandwiched between two potential enemies.
As you
There's
all
the-
sit down, you will hear the doors shut behind you.
Darren's just gonna whisper to Fern and Zinfandel. So first sign of danger, we hit the window to our left, right?
Well, I'm not going to necessarily run away, but should we need to, I suppose. That's not a bad means of exit. Although Viola and Jorik are rather far away from us.
I mean, they could also take the window to their side if danger arrives.
I've had something stirring within me, so we'll see.
As you all sit here You're sort of just sitting and waiting for. You see, everyone else also seems to be waiting, probably for like a sermon or communion or whatever it may be. You guys just gonna wait until whatever happens happens?
Do any of the backs of these pews, do they have like scripture books or like hymnals like in the back?
No. Doesn't
Damn.
seem to be.
I thought for sure that my religious trauma was gonna kick in to save the day. Now Viola's probably going to just like look around, see if anything like sticks out to her.
Jork's just here to enjoy the present, you know.
You can roll a perception check if you're looking around. You might need to adjust the music. It's a little bit quiet.
7.
Nah, I mean, all things considered, it's a pretty nice church.
Okay.
It is as you all are sitting here, sort of waiting for something to occur. The three of you that are near the back will sort of hear a kuchunk as you hear what you believe to be the doors behind you locking. And as that happens, you see this cultist will sort of walk up and he will sort of cut his wrist and he will pour blood on this altar as a ritual sort of circle begins to appear and magic begins to coalesce before he will turn to everyone. Thank you for coming. Leader shall be out here soon, but he has asked that I make guests comfortable. So is there anything any require? Food or drink? Anything of any sort?
They're just gonna grab his 5-gallon gourd and just take a sip.
He's gonna go over and he'll like get some drinks and stuff for everyone else. Nora will like turn to you, Jorik, and be like, "Do you want anything?"
Drink would be good, yes.
You see she asks for a water for you, and he will sort of walk over and get you a water. And it's a couple of minutes before then you see the whatever ritualistic circle was sort of glowing on the altar will sort of fizzle, and with a flash of energy you see all the lights will go out, and as they do you see that they come back on, the fanatic will be gone and another individual will be in their place. As if you all refer to reference pictures.
Oh no!
Oh no, he's hot.
This
Oh,
is who
no,
you
he's
see.
hot.
Oh, he's really hot.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
We all do rock, paper, scissors, the three of us. Who can?
Okay, come on, guys.
Fern,
Oh, fuck. Whoops.
can you perception check?
Oh, this is bad. Oh, whoops.
Can I also perception or insight?
Wait, what do you mean? What?
Yeah, you're behind me. Perception as well. The other two are in front.
What's going on?
13. Oh no.
You kind of more feel it than see it, Fern. As Zinfandel's hand is kind of between you, his left hand. You can feel your kind of leg getting almost hot as you look down, and Zinfandel's holding a ball of black fire in his hand, kind of staring at that man.
She's going to like in the same like still stay in the same position, just kind of glance at you and whisper, "Do you recognize?"
I would hope so. That is
Welcome, one and all. I am so glad to see you all here today, that we may
Callous Wolf.
discuss the plans of our Lord below. And I see that we have new faces to our ranks. And he will begin to walk. And he will stop and turn. Nora! Who are these friends of yours? Why don't you bring them all up here? Get a proper introduction. And Nora will sort of look to you, Jorik, like, do you wanna?
I'll shrug. Alright. He'll start getting up and look to the rest of them before moving up there.
He'll sort of just gesture for you to, like, step a bit on the stage. He'll look. You see, he'll turn and look over at you, Viola.
Yeah, she's going to stand up and start heading over next to Jorik. Kind of like give him like a nod, like a half bow as she like keeps going.
Oh, and I absolutely couldn't forget. Zen, my dear buddy, old pal. It's been far too long, friend.
Acquainted.
Oh, more than that.
Lovers.
Less than that.
He wishes. But come, friend. Come center stage. I'm sure we have much to catch up about. And bring your friends as well. You know what they say, a friend of yours is a friend of mine.
Does he still have that giant shard of black rock lodged in his body that I can see? Or
Nope.
is it covered by
But
his
he does
clothes?
have a brand new eye patch. That you
Huh.
know. And he will just gesture for you to walk up front with the rest.
I'm kind of not taking my eyes off of him, but I want to get closer to the other two.
You see, he's just smiling and staring as you walk. Before he'll look to the other two.
Viola, that is our KW likely.
Okay, W.
No letters.
What are you two waiting for? Go join your friends. Or do you have stage fright? I don't blame you. You're amongst comrades here.
Darren looks over to Fern to see her reaction.
You can get the vibe that she's, based on Zinfandel's reaction, she's preparing for something might happen, so she wants to stay at somewhat of a distance, so she's kind of mapping in her mind.
My friend here is, there's a bit of food poisoning. She needs to stay sitting, or else she'll
Oh,
upset her
then
stomach.
I can procure a seat for her at the front. I could even walk her there if she wishes. And he offers a hand.
She'll sigh and get up. And she she won't take his hand, but she'll just kind of like nod before heading up. And she'll stand by Zinfandel.
Nice. Now that they're all grouped up, fireball.
Fireball.
You don't have fireball.
You'll see he'll sort of walk up and he'll look amongst you all. Well, Nora, you've brought together quite a group of friends to join us here. But I do not wish to bore them with our sermons and ceremonies too much. My followers and friends, if you check your seats, I have left my instructions to you four already. You may take them and you may leave, so that me and my old friend and his new pals can get a bit more acquainted. And you
If
see,
you check under your seat, there's a new pair of keys.
you see they will all get up, take the pieces of paper, and begin making their way out.
Is he watching them leave?
You see, as they leave, he just turns back, and he is.
God damn it.
You can tell pretty easily. His eyes, like he's staring at the group, but he's most definitely staring at Zinfandel more than anyone else.
Crazy weather out there, right?
Oh, most definitely. Now then, Nora. I must commend you. This is honestly more than I could have ever asked for. Come, friends, we have much to discuss.
This part of the plan, he's gonna whisper to the rest of the crew.
Well, we outnumber him, so if things go sideways.
Viola, I will warn you that the last time I had an interaction with him, he had followed me to a gate to the Feywild and attempted to corrupt it. He ended up with a large, jagged black rock from whatever twirling nether lodged in him, and it is not there. And he sounds rather demonic.
Well, that's fun.
Very small room you have here.
Oh, no, this is the meeting room if you all wish to join my fellow companions.
Oh, okay. Hello. Oh no!
What do you mean?
As soon as Aaron like goes through the door, he looks at the person in front of him. And he's just like, guys, I'm sick. I'm gonna go.
He grabs you as you immediately try to, and he just pushes you in.
There's just gonna be the corner.
Come now, we're all friends here.
Aaron's in the corner, just like, just freaked out.
Oh. See Jork just smiling as he goes in here, and then he looks around the room and just like, oh.
Isla's going
say,
to
Fern?
say,
This is a reunion. Wow.
You all see some familiar faces in here. I will begin posting each of their images.
Isla's going to say in Infernal to him, after you.
He will say it back. No, dear. I will be the last one in.
I don't want to be here.
And he will gesture for you to step in. Ladies first and all that.
See, that would have had some sway if you didn't push in one of my male friends.
Do you really want to do this the hard way, lass?
I'll go in. I just don't want you at my back.
All right.
She just goes like, yes, power play 1. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Squaring off 5v5, baby. I start with fireball.
So wait, did we just meet our inverse party? Like, is this like our rogue gallery right here?
Pretty fucking much, man.
As you all walk
Christ.
in, you each see a familiar face. Some of you old veterans that you bested in combat, some of you people that you wronged in one way or another, but a reunion of old faces.
Don't fucking kill me.
And you see Callisto will turn to you all and say, oh, also I'm here.
You too.
He will turn to you all and say, now then, let us dispense of the pleasantries. But before that, Zinfandel, it's been far too long. I have to know, how's your wife?
Does he even know it better?
I assumed, given your poor history, you would not have told him about her, so he does
Well,
now.
I mean, considering I encountered him like fucking 60 years ago for the first time.
Yeah, this is new information that he would have.
Yeah, if he's gonna open up with that, he's getting a firebolt to the face immediately.
Go ahead and roll.
I feel like it's gonna be immune to fire. I don't know. It's just vibe.
17.
You see, as you go to cast your black fiery bolt at him, he will simply raise a hand, and he will, as the flame will slam into his hand before dissipating. No. What's with the hostilities? I was just asking a friendly question to break the ice. No, I guess you all want me to get to the chase then. Fine, tough crowd. In any case, I know full well what you all have been doing, interfering in our work and plans here, and so I, with some help from new friends of mine, granted to me by the ever so gracious Lord below, I'll cut it straight. This is your one and only warning. Stay out of our way. Do that, and we will have no reason to bring you your rightful demise as it should be. And you can continue on your way doing whatever the hell it is you lot of rejects are doing. But if you do happen to hamper our Lord's plans again, or perhaps our paths cross once more, I'm afraid I cannot promise the same elegance in giving you all this opportunity. So, what do you say? We just split pans here, never to see each other again.
Are you going to keep sacrificing people?
If that is what the Lord below wishes, then so be it.
What do you get out of this? Out of him getting sacrifices?
Oh, more than you could ever know, little tiefling. Though if I really wanted to, I guess I could get revenge right here and now. But through the grace of the Lord below, it would seem that he does not wish for your lives to end here, or at least need to. So I am giving you this one opportunity. Walk away.
Yeah, see, considering that he's here, and she points at him, I get the feeling that you kind of expect this to go a certain way.
I expect you all to do the smart thing and give up on this little wild goose chase. And if that didn't happen, well, there's nothing wrong with taking precautions.
Aaron sort of stands up a bit, looks over at the woman to the bottom of the room, and sort of specifically looks her dead in the eyes. What is she looking at Darren at all?
Her eyes have not left yours. She has stared at you the moment you walked in.
Kate, is this what you want?
What I want is you dead. But
And
I had to promise not to kill you immediately.
then my life is not insecure, is it? And he looks back over at the leader of the bunch.
She hasn't killed you yet, has she?
If you want me to leave you all alone.
I am being kinder than I have ever been in my entire life. And through the benevolence of, the Lord of Hells himself, I can even sweeten the deal. Once we kill that rabid bastard, I can have the corpse personally delivered to you all.
What bastard?
You know, the massive albino axe-wielding maniac that's been cutting up my men for the past couple of weeks and months. That is why you're here in the first place, isn't it?
Fern instinctively pulls out her bow.
You see immediately everyone will sort of reach for their weapons, and he will raise his hand to sort of like halt them. As does Fern shoot, or is she just aiming it at him?
She's not aiming it, but she's got it pulled back.
Like her
but she's
hand
still
on
got
it?
it pointed down.
Okay, yeah.
Fern
You see
Solo
everyone
always
puts, like,
shoots
their-
first.
I feel like these negotiations aren't as favorable to you if you're going to keep antagonizing all of us.
Well, I'm going to be quite frank. I would absolutely love for you all to act all high and mighty and to believe that this is a fight you win. To take the shot at my provocations and to be able to massacre you all here and now and not have to worry about it. Unfortunately, the plan is otherwise. But hey, if I make a slip up, say a word wrong here or there, and get to kill you all because of it and not worry about more thorns in my side, well, I'm sure the Lord would understand.
See, the funny thing about all of this is
Jork, double thunderwave.
before all this, we weren't even really that invested in thwarting your plans. You kidnapped us, we fought our way out, and what happened in the mines was just about making some coin. But now you show up here parading people from our past and threatening us. And to top it all off, you claim that you are hunting down someone that we have an interest in finding.
To be clear, it's more of he's hunting down my men, and that's the problem. But you know, what if, say, an old acquaintance of his were to somehow magically get a message to him that told him to cease his pursuit and to reunite with them back in the Empire? Would that not be beneficial for all parties?
Bill's gonna look at Fern.
The Lord works in mysterious ways, dear.
Fern takes a look. She's an archer. This is a small room. There's a very angry swordswoman 2 feet away from her. She will lower her bow. I will stay out of your way as long as you do not harm him, and I will handle it.
You will handle him, is what you said?
I will speak to him about your plight.
Well then, if you are ready to do so, then step forward and take my hand. I'll cast the
doing
spell
that.
for you.
I will find him on my own accord and speak to him on my own accord.
I don't know if that'll quite work out. You see, he's already far ahead of you all, and by the time you reach him, he'll already be tearing through my men again, so...
I think you fail to understand how quickly I manage.
Ah.
He'll look to the rest of the party.
Jork, are you staring at anybody specifically here?
Yeah, you'll see him glance at this dude over here, and then just kind of like whenever they make eye
will
contact, he'll just
say-
kind of awkwardly look away.
Something you would notice is that they have an eye patch, they have an eye patch, they have an eye patch. He has a closed eye. Kate is the only one here that doesn't have an eye patch. Or a missing eye of some sort.
Yeah.
Just
Weird.
something I'd point out.
Okay.
I think we take him, guys.
No.
I don't think we're going to.
No.
I
we're
think we
not.
take him.
So, let's
Here-
say
Hear me out. Double thunderwave, 4-banger twice.
They will expect it. They're not going to be surprised on a surprise attack.
It's not a surprise attack. It's the start of the brawl of all centuries. I'll just step in front of Fern. Nobody gonna get near Fern, and Fern's gonna poison them all and kill them. Slit all their throats.
Darren is going to whisper. Are you whispering this out to us, or just like insinuating it? with
No,
your
this
eyes?
is above table.
Okay.
Here's the thing. I'd say you guys have traveled long enough. You could give looks of like attack, hold, etc. But even in giving the looks, you all are in one room. So if you like look to Darren and give him a
yeah.
nod, then they'll know. But
I will say you guys can roll insight check on Darren. I think only Zinfandel can see. Zinfandel, you can see that Darren, as he's looking at the person that he's connected to, he does not want to kill them. He does not want to do any combat at all. You can tell that there is something that he just does. He won't do, and this is it.
I've got a better idea. I should have killed you when you messed with that portal. Why don't we fight it out, one-on-one? If I take you down, well, then we'll just go about our own merry way, and you'll be dead. If you take me down, my friends will take me and leave.
Infidel, I don't think that's a good idea.
You always were the, well, selfishly righteous type. So what you're saying is, if I best you, you all leave and you'll stay out of our way in the foreseeable future, and if axe-wielding maniac that's been chopping up my men just happens to turn up dead, then no skin on, nothing wrong with us here, just the way the world works, and that's that.
You're just gonna get a look from Fern that's just absolutely not when he says the last part.
Well, I don't think he'll kill our friend, but we're still going to find him.
Hold a moment. And without breaking eye contact from him specifically, she kind of goes over to Zinfandel. Zinfandel, there's one major flaw in what you're suggesting. He is the only one keeping everyone else here from tearing into everyone else. If he goes down, you will probably be weak, and we will have a room full of pissed off people with no one holding them back.
Did my guy always wear an eye patch?
Nope. You did not. That's a new development. Same to you, Fern.
I understand, Viola, but I don't think we're gonna get out of here. Fern doesn't seem... She's willing.
Look, Zinfandel, I know it's our job to try and kill these cultists and everything, but I think this is a lost cause. They obviously made up their minds. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of here?
You will see he will turn and he'll take a piece of paper and he will begin writing on it. Callistus, while you are talking. Also, each of your counterparts has not taken their eyes off you, or eye off you, more correctly.
Well, for me, it's eyes.
Yeah.
I'm the only one. Yay!
You also see Nora is just standing here super awkwardly, just like in the corner, like hands behind her back.
Let me ask you a question, Callistus. When the sky was filled with your runes of death incarnate and demonology, what caused that to go away? What stopped that?
What? What are you talking about?
A few nights ago, the sky above us was filled with the same demon runes that you had carved in your lackeys in the mine skin.
Roll an insight check.
$15?
You can tell for this for a split second. You can tell for a split second the facade breaks for a moment, and he's like, "What is he talking about? Does he know something I don't?" And then it immediately just he has the facade. Only you really pick up on it as someone who's been around him before, and he'll say,
I am not sure, but considering that our work is not yet done, it most likely faded due to lack of power.
I see.
Kind of look towards Darren.
Maybe we should touch them together.
Here.
you see he rips a piece of paper out of the book that he was like writing in, and you see he shows you a spell scroll for the sending spell, and he'll just fucking slap it on the ground.
Now you don't have to touch me or whatever. Use the sending spell. Tell the green-haired bitch's man to lay off. And then get the fuck out of here. And then we're all good. No one has to die. No revenge gets to get had. And we do this nice and peacefully.
Lionel, you lose another fight.
The only thing I lost was everything that was holding me back from gutting you in two.
It seems you also lost an eye.
And yet I see far more than you ever could. Giant.
You did not see me besting you, though.
You see he goes to grab his sword, and Callistus will again have to like put an arm out and stop him.
Is this something I like recognize from this dude from him? Does he seem different from my last seen him, or like
He's angry and conceited. He was like an old veteran, so he was kind of salty when you beat him, and he was like, "I'll get you back." But he does. His bloodlust definitely seems a lot more intense than last time. And I'd say Fern and everyone else with your counterparts, you get sort of a similar vibe. A lot of them are still angry at you, but like the intensity is like kicked up a couple notches. Before it was like, for these two, for most of them, it was like, I just want to beat you up or get one over you. Now it's like, I want to kill you.
I still say we fight. I think we take it.
Well, I don't know. You need this man to stop you from our fight, eh? Why not take care of him and we could end our fight?
I mean,
see-
Callistus did lose a fight against a portal.
You see he will look at Callistus, and Callistus will not look at him, but just his singular eye will turn to look at Lionel, and Lionel will look away and sort of let go of his sword.
Now who's the one provoking who? Listen, I made the damn scroll. You're gonna call off your fucking manhound, and we all can leave and be done with this. Or do we really wanna do bloodshed in such a holy place?
Hold on. I need to check something.
Fern's got to be cocking that fucking bow every time he's chirping. Chirping her mans.
Yeah.
Like,
No, you
fucking rack the shotgun, bro.
He will just pick up the
You-
sending scroll and sort of throw it at you, Fern, like impatiently.
Darren just
She'll grab it, but kind of like just grab it with like her metal fist.
Mm-hmm.
But she still has it ready. And I would say Zinfandel, just you've spoken with her enough that you don't even have to like roll for this. That you can very much tell the energy is like she doesn't give a single fuck about this cult shit. And if it wasn't for probably this individual, she probably would have impulsively let loose a shot significantly earlier.
Oh.
Darren is just going to just like exasperatedly just do it, Fern. I don't want to do this.
Fern, have you ever stopped to wonder why he seems to be hunting cultists?
Because he's a good person. That's what he's told me they do.
And do you think you're going to be able to convince him to stop?
No, because he unfortunately is a slave to what he calls morality.
Can I
I think our
insight
choice is clear.
when he looked back at him to see
Why?
what's
Go ahead.
going on?
You can roll
Yeah.
insight.
Why is he holding Callistus's pocket like a prison bitch?
Yeah.
With advantage since it's mainly
my
against
pocket.
Lionel.
Darren. Oh.
Damn.
The Lionel you knew was a rather cocky and audacious man. It's one of the reasons he took the loss against you so hard, but
Mhm.
whatever Callistus has been doing, and he seems to be the central figure of not only these cultists, but also this group. Either something Callistus has done, or something about Callistus specifically holds some kind of leverage over the rest of them. You don't know exactly what. You don't know if it's like fear because he's more powerful than them, if it's blackmail. You don't know the source, but it seems like Callistus has something over the rest of them.
Well,
Okay.
Well,
What about
to
this?
my friend's concern, if we fight, will your other four hold the blades when the fight ends?
You're really itching to die today, aren't you?
What about this? Give us some time to discuss amongst ourselves. As you've said, us here talking at each other, it's doing nothing but causing tensions to rise, and if we just have a moment to ourselves, and I assume you trust Nora, have her watch us. We will discuss what we need to do, and we can go from there.
I agree to this.
He will look at Nora, and Nora will sort of flinch as she just sort of like timidly nods to him, and he will just sigh.
Use my office. Have whatever fucking talk you need.
And he will wave his hand as you can hear this door unlock and open.
Oh, okay. That's
And no fucking games.
And you'll just, you see Nora will immediately run inside. Sort of sit down on the bench in the corner.
I kind of look back to the rest of them. Now that I'm a little bit closer, do I recognize any symbols on like the eye patches or anything like that? Like runes even?
Roll an Arcana check.
God. Not even as like a rune paper.
Roll
you
with
know,
advantage.
Okay.
Since you have rune carver.
That's not gonna help, but you know. Oh, that's a
With
little better.
13, you do see a rune carved on each one of them. and it is the rune for suppression.
Even Kate?
No, only the people with eye patches.
Okay.
You see,
Well,
for the
first
for the
stands.
big, tall, this man is also as big as you, Jorik. The one that's been eyeing Viola, and you see that he has scarring on his eye that is in the shape of that rune, but no eye patch.
And as he walks into the room, he look to Lionel and be like, "Your offer still stands." Walking, not looking back.
Before Darren goes into the room, Darren just puts a finger up as he says, I have just one thing to say. Kate, would Julio really want you to be in this? To do this?
You see, as you say that name, she will immediately reach for a dagger and go to throw it at you. But as she does, you see Callisto holds up his hand and shoots out a bolt of fire that shoots it out of the air. And as he does, he will glare at Kate, and you see she will immediately, like, push herself into the corner and sort of turn away from you.
I don't care if you want to kill me or anything like that. Just this isn't what he wanted. And he goes inside the room and closes the door behind him.
Okay. You still have the scroll, right, Fern?
I do, but
Fern, you can at least use it to at least talk to him.
I still don't
I
know if it's
will
shift
also
or-
say you do now just have a scroll of sending. So you could use it to contact
Yeah.
anyone with that sending. But
And I could
you
just
only
copy it to
have
my
a
book.
scroll.
I can copy it to my book.
That would take time, though.
It would.
Yeah.
Darren is just going to look at Fern and say, there's only one possible answer to who we're going to contact. I don't think anyone can help us immediately in the situation. I would say, Fern, if you can just tell Henrik to stop for a second, wait for us, and we can talk to him before anything drastic happens.
I do have one friend that will help.
even if we manage to get out of this, even if we kill them, they're not going to stop.
Mm-hmm.
What's the name of the city we're in again?
Blade Garden.
Blade Garden.
Okay. Viola's going to close her eyes and kind of focus in on Aldwin. Hey, how close are you to Blade Garden?
You don't get a response.
Damn it, of all times not to answer.
He's gonna hold out the scroll to Zinfandel and... Yo, wizard, can you... I feel paranoid accepting a scroll still from a bastard like that. It's legitimate in what he says.
I guess I'll look over the scroll. Can I identify it?
Yeah, you can roll an Arcana or just identify.
Identify, yeah. Ritual cast it.
If you ritual cast identify, it'll take the 10 minutes, which you guys can keep talking with. But when you do, it is just a spell scroll of sending, but you can tell it is... You look closer, and the ink is like a dark red ink, and you can tell it is magical ink inlaid with blood. It is not a convention... The means of casting it is unconventional. It's not a conventional spell scroll, but it is just a sending spell scroll.
It is just a sending spell scroll. They've just done it in more of a cultist manner.
Well, did find out one thing just before we enter there. They are wearing suppression arcana on their eye patches, or where the eyes are.
Yeah.
I do not know what that means, but is Lionel is not what he usually. Not Lionel, or is something going on?
Darren. You didn't want to fight. Can I see your key?
Alphonse?
Darren just tosses the key over to Zinfandel.
Do I feel them get an attraction to each other?
No. But they are somewhat glowy.
Nothing happens if I touch them together in the same way they clicked last time.
Here and now, no.
I don't want to. I don't want a fight to start, and I don't want to hurt Kate.
Well, if a fight starts, you can always grapple her and restrain her until we're dealt with the other four.
No, I don't think that will happen.
You noticed she didn't have an eye patch or anything over her eye, and the others did. If you wanted to stop her from doing anything too rash, now is the time to do it, Darren. If we leave here without stopping them, she's going to lose a part of her to whatever cult shit they are doing.
Nora?
Yeah?
I know that this situation is not the best. You just wanted to invite us and show us your friends, and it
They're
ended
not
up this way.
friends.
Well, you wanted them to meet us, and it ended up this way. We are pretty split. Some of us want to fight. Some of us want to leave. If you happen to know of any way out, you'd be more than able to come with us if you feel it may not be safe for you to stay.
You see she'll look down and think for a bit, and then she'll look over at you, Jorik.
Me have idea to get out. Me make distraction, you all run.
Won't that put you in danger, though?
She sort of just looks down.
Me no way out of church. Me open door, give path, you run. Me and Mr. Nibbles distract. Me brought you all here, so me responsible.
Well, no. Yeah. It is our own accord. We want to. but you do not have to do this.
Me not want everyone die.
I mean, there is windows there, right? We can just leave.
Not as easy as seem. You see she'll walk up and she'll knock on the window and you see a sort of crimson shimmer.
Let's try to run.
Curse of Ariok.
Will I send the message now?
But me get through curse. Can make way out.
Oh, just one more thing too. Were those guys always part of your cult, Nora?
No. New face. New faces.
All of them.
Not big man, scary man. Scary man been for a while.
Actually, Viola is, she kind of smiles. There may be a way out where you can come with us, Nora.
Me not so sure.
Well,
No. Nora, you're good at stealing, right?
Yes?
Can you take eye patches off, friends? Out there?
No. Me no touch. Bad.
Oh.
And me no escape. Me stuck here.
are you bound to this place?
You see she will take off her mask and pull down her hood, and as she does, she will reveal her face as you see demonic horns like that of a tiefling's, but that grew out through her skin on the top of her head, and then you see her face is scarred with those same scars, and you can see that like her eyes are like that of a tiefling's with black in the whites, and she's like seems to be some form of half demon. And then she'll put the mask and hood back on. Me made by cult. Me no leave.
I do believe this cult needs to be taken down, but we are not as powerful as you may think, Zinfandel. So our best chance is just to run.
You can send a message now to him, or
I would do it now, before they catch on.
she'll kind of look to you again, and then Vindel, and nothing will come from using the scroll, nothing bad.
No, nothing at all.
You all hold the scroll, and it's called Blade Garden, correct?
Yep.
One word?
Yep.
She will send out to Henrik, I am coming to the dynasty to meet you. Please pause killing cultists. Will explain when I arrive at Blade Garden. Trust me, all I ask. 25 words.
You will send the message, and there'll be moments of silence, nerve-wracking silence, before you will get something back.
Vern, good to see you. Or hear you. Fuck. Stop. Cultists, yes. At Jigao. Umbra Gates.
Go to, and it cuts out.
You will see when you can presumably assume that the message kicks in because her eyes will widen a bit before just instantly these sort of almost gold tinted looking tears well up and spill a bit from her as she just kind of nods quickly and he agreed. He's waiting.
What did he say?
Do not wish to say it in such proximity.
Oh,
In that case, best bet is go in, accept the deal.
I mean, they will be suspicious on why we didn't do this in front of them, though.
Because
Nor-
they're staring daggers at us.
We accepted their deal.
And plus, Nora
They'll
can,
let us walk out.
Nora can vouch for us.
And Nora, if you want to get out of here, we can try to find a way. You don't have to be trapped here just because they made you.
She sort of looks at you and tilts her head and says,
Kinda have to, 'cause they made me. But me appreciate.
Okay, well, I guess we go tell them the news.
Make this quick. We have places to be.
I will ask for it to be in writing as well. If I know anything about deals in the hells, every little word is important.
Whatever.
Darren will open the door.
you see as you open the door, he's standing in front of, like, back facing you, seem to have been talking to Kate, and as he hears the door open, he will immediately turn around and say,
Ugh, finally. Took you all fucking long enough.
What were you talking to her about?
You don't need to fucking worry about it. Now, do we have a goddamn deal or not?
I think I do need to worry about it. What did you say?
Darren.
All that, Darren's gonna throw hands. Hit him! Hit him!
Not you, little man.
Fucking deck him! Start the fight!
Immediately after saying, "Yeah, we'll agree to it."
Run the
Darren
fade!
walks in.
Darren will. You know what? I'm gonna roll wisdom save. I'm gonna roll wisdom save. Fuck
Roll the
this
fade!
guy.
Roll the fade!
Yeah.
Let's go! Yeah, roll the fade!
Yeah, Darren's just gonna punch him in the face. Fuck him.
roll an attack.
Crit, natural 20. Come on.
18 to hit.
As you go to do so, you will see his one eye will widen a bit, and he will just barely catch your fist with his hand as it sort of shimmers with magic.
You know, and I thought Zinfandel was the one that couldn't handle their rage. But I guess, feathers of a flock and all that.
We did
Now,
what
if you don't want to be skinned, scalped, and strewn across this place, I suggest you back the fuck off, and we get our deal in order.
Darren will back off, but he'll spit right in front of his foot as he walks to the corner.
Fern doesn't really want to go back in there.
Yeah, Zen will stand in the doorway.
She did what she let the talkers finish. what
Callistus
they
will
need.
look at you,
She wants to
Zinfandel.
leave.
Did you manage to convince your idiotic party yet? Or do we really have to stain the carpet red? Just got these things imported,
Well, if it was up to me, I'd kill you, but
You could certainly try.
yeah, you keep saying that, yet you're the one begging for our forgiveness. Begging us not to fight you. Begging us not to kill your lackeys. You've been doing a lot of begging since the last time I met you. What do we
Those
message him?
homeless.
And is he going to lay off?
As far as we know, he could have lied to us. We're still going to meet him, so we'll find out soon enough, I suppose. However, if your lackeys are too stupid and quests are posted in towns to deal with them holing up in mines, you won't blame us for just making gold. We do need money to travel, unless you're going to provide that too.
I am willing to give you the benefit of the doubt, old friend. So here's how this is going to work. We are gonna call this agreement met. You all are gonna get to walk out of here with your lives and bodies intact. We are gonna go back to our business. If word catches wind of the big barbaric brute killing more of my men, or word catches wind of you all killing my men, then we'll meet again. And thankfully for both parties, there will be no talking, only massacre. And we all get what we want. Sounds perfect, doesn't it, everyone? Now, with that being said,
I want it in writing.
oh, trust me, if we had this in writing, I had no doubt that we'll be coming to kill you all far sooner than later. So why don't you take my generosity, leave the cultist shit alone, and fuck off before I change my mind.
And he will snap his fingers, and you'll hear the door to his office unlock.
Can I roll insight to see if he's like the vibe of this dude? Like, is he just getting pissed off at us, or does he feel like something
Roll
else
insight.
going on? Okay, no.
You have no idea.
I also want to insight because I
Vern,
feel
you
like
cannot read him.
like
Roll
me mentioning the getting it in writing seemed to piss him off.
You're not lucky. I'll use lucky.
No, no.
Reroll that.
God, dude.
Zinfandel, if you wish to insight, it will be at advantage.
I'll do it just for everybody else.
You know, Darren
Eh,
wants to leave
14.
at the end.
Bardic inspiration.
Go ahead. D8.
20.
With a 20, the reason you and him were drawn together for whatever reason was because you were somewhat similar when you initially met. And you have a feeling he wants to kill you just as much as you want to kill him. But for some reason, someone or something else that he doesn't seem to want to upset told him to go the diplomatic route, and so he is doing that. But he is hoping with all of his body that you guys go kill some cultists, or that Henrik can't hold himself back, and that he then gets to hunt you all down. But his anger probably stems from him having to try and resolve this diplomatically. If it was his choice, the moment you all walked into the room, he probably would have tried to kill you all. Then and there.
Well, you seem to have acquired a weird taste for bootlicking, so we'll part with that. Enjoy the taste of shoe leather.
I'm going to wait for Darren.
Okay, Darren's gonna move over and he's going to point at
Wish to give you this, Nora. This is
Yeah.
my favorite hand axe. Hopefully it will do you well.
Aww. Thank you,
There-
Jorik.
Darren's going to point right at this motherfucker and he's going to say, if I see her in any way, shape, or form mutilated by your cult, I will have your head. And Darren will leave.
He just smiles at you as you leave.
He got
Uh,
that
so-
kiwi boot polish on his teeth.
Goodbye, Nora. May we see each other again.
Goodbye.
Try to be
Stay
safe.
And she will wave at you sort of sadly as you leave.
Before leaving the room, Viola's going to walk up to Kate, kind of like not looking at this guy at all. Hey, don't get so far into this that you can't get out.
She just looks. She's just not looking at you. She's looking at the floor. Though
I know
you
you
are
don't-
this close, you do think you can see her hood is up. You can see the faint outline of what looks like a hand mark across her cheek.
You're lucky Darren did not see that. You're lucky Darren did not see that.
Viola's going to kind of like put a hand like lightly on her shoulder. I
The
know
moment
don't
you reach out
mean-
your hand to try and touch her, the big brute will immediately grab your wrist and sort of shove you back.
Well, that was rather rude, Vadis.
You see, he is just staring daggers, or a dagger at you with his one good eye.
She's going to step back in without touching her. Just, I don't know what happened between you and Darren, but this isn't the way to go about it. And as she walks out the door, she's going to cast Dispel Magic on her. Try and like remove the mark.
As you, well, no, it's like a slap mark, not like an engraving, like a handprint on her cheek, like a red sort of sore.
Oh, okay. In that case, nah, fuck him. She goes back in, uses her other hand, and
God.
casts Cure Wounds on her. Just to cure it.
As you go out to touch, Vadu will immediately go to grab your wrist again, and as you try to channel the magics for Cure Wounds, you see Callistus waves his hand, and you feel your magic dispelled as he counterspells you.
Stop pushing your damn luck, woman. Get the hell out of here. Before the big man tears you in two.
Well, that's not part of our deal.
Bro, Viola's gonna pick the fucking fight when we're all outside.
I know. You just give fucking JJK jumps.
Jump Jutsu Kaisen, bro.
No, she's trying to build the allies.
Oh, Jesus.
And yeah, she is not going to tell Darren about that because she knows damn well what will happen.
You all will return to Blade Garden, the city proper. And you will manage to find yourselves a temporary respite where you can spend the night.
Darren's immediately drinking the entire gourd.
5 gallons.
Go ahead and roll a
5
Constitution
gallons!
save.
I get advantage because of my poison.
Roll 5, 1 for each gallon.
Okay. I have advantage for each 5.
God,
Okay. 1, 23, 15,
Fine.
18,
Tipsy.
20,
Drunk.
10.
White girl wasted.
White girl.
God. Enough to kill someone, I think. Jesus.
I'm
5
assuming you
gallons?
all simply rest and then will immediately set out to travel in the morning.
Yeah.
This,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
We talk about it next session.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And that will bring this session of Wildemount Wonders to a close. Familiar faces, though unfortunately not friendly ones, met again, except for the case of one poor unfortunate soul stuck in what seems to be this cult's greater dealings. And it seems that the very man you all were looking for Fern, Henrik, seems to be at the heart of this as well. What plans does Callistus and the other foes of your pasts have for what is to come, and how will you all handle this new revelation? We'll have to find out on the next episode of Wildemount Wonders. Thank you all for watching, thank you all for playing, and remember, is it Thursday yet?
Ooh.
Bye-bye!
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, if you enjoyed this campaign, you might enjoy my other campaign, which was ran before this one, called Castlevania Blood Debt. It is a dark fantasy-inspired campaign by the likes of Castlevania, Dracula, and many other vampiric and gothic literatures. It is a bit more serious, but if you enjoyed this one, I definitely urge you to check that one out as well. Besides that, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye!